Welcome to Future Knowledge Bank, my dear viewers. Today, very important topic in the 10th class, that is the excretory system, part 1 I am giving today. So, in this, starting onwards from the basic unit onwards, I am ready to explain for you and try to listen my voice more than the pictures I am showing on the board. So here starting you can see what is the excretion. First of all you have to know it is a biological process in separation and removal of toxic waste from the body. That means it is a process of biological after digestion. It has to separate wasted material separately and has to remove from the body. If it is not removed, it is going to be get toxic. That means it is going to be poisoned. So that is called excretion. And what are the excretory waste present in our body means? First one is carbon dioxide and ammonia, uric acid, urea and other waste. In this carbon dioxide and ammonia and uric acid and urea, ammonia is the most poisonous excretory substance. This point you have to note down. Ammonia is the most poisonous substance of our excretory system. So now next point is excretory system mainly consists of, you can see here, this is a pair of kidneys and a pair of ureters and one urethra and urinary bladder and final anus. And these structure once again a pair of kidney and a pair of ureters and ureter and urethra and urinary bladder and anus. These are the major parts whatever we have in here. And here one dorsal aorta is there. From this blood will comes to the part of the kidney and even renal artery also. And here left side kidney and right side kidney we having. Here one adrenaline gland is there. Adrenaline gland means this is a very important one, small dot shaped gland on the kidney. This is what is the function of this one means. This produces adrenaline hormone. This hormone is excess is producing, the person will get too much angry on other people for simple reasons purpose. For simple reasons, you will get too much angry if adrenaline is produced a lot. If adrenaline is producing less amount, immediately the person will have fear of somebody. How are you? Means the person will get fear. Where are you? I'm here. That means if it is a less content of adrenaline, you will get fear. More content of adrenaline, you will get anger. Too much is too bad and too less is too soft also. So adrenaline content should be in control. That purpose, this adrenaline gland is called fright and fright gland. That means fright means you put more excess, it will make dangerous to the other people. He is an angry person. If it is less amount, you will get fear of it. So that is an interesting point of this adrenaline gland present on the kidney. Now here you can see the structure of the kidney. What are the main important structures? Renal artery, where the blood will supply to the kidney parts, and the renal vein, where the deoxygenated blood is going to be followed, and here is one calycis and one medulla and nephron, pelvis and so on. Here one interesting point is, you can see the kidney is made up of one basic unit of the kidney is nothing but nephron. The basic unit of kidney is nothing but nephron. This is a major point what you have to consider. The nephron consists, each nephron consists two parts mainly. Main two parts it contains. First thing is Malpighian body. The nephron contains first thing is Malpighian body. And second is renal tubule. Once again, the nephron of each, the basic unit and functional unit of the kidney is nephron. It is of two major parts. First one is Malpighian body. Second one is renal tubule. The Malpighian body mainly contains Bowman's capsule and other blood capillaries. So I will give you the structure of those things within 1 minute regarding the Bowman's capsule. And now come to the point. A part of the nephron is, we can consider it is what we call a Malpighian body. In the Malpighian body, here afferent arteriole and efferent arteriole are present. Efferent, this is the red color one is efferent arteriole, and this one, the another one, the bigger one is apparent arteriole. First of all, apparent arteriole, whenever it is entered inside a cup shaped structure, that is called Bowman's capsule. Inside the Bowman's capsule, the apparent arteriole enters and forms a kind of the network, and that network structure we are going to call efferent arteriole. And then the together of this afferent network and glomerular, this total structure is called glomerulus capillaries. Here total structure is called glomerular capsule. And what is a glomerulus capsule and the Bowman's, this Bowman's structure is going to considered as Malpighian body. That is going to consider as Malpighian body. Now, after this nephron, clearly I am going to say nephron is what I am going to say. Nephron is having two major parts. First one is Malpighian body. Second one is what I said, just one is renal tubule. The Malpighian body I already told. Now the second part, renal tubule, what it is having means it is having three parts. One is PCT, second one is and DCT, and third one is loop of Henle. The PCT means proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule. And the DCT means distal convoluted tubule. And thereafter, a small loop will be there, that is called loop of Henle. This loop is named after the scientist name is Henle. So these three parts constitute renal tubule, the second part of the nephron. Now Clear cut explanation I am giving regarding the excretory system in human body. Now it is a very important stage of excretory system which I am going to explain now. What is important stage means what are the organs are there in our excretory system means first one is kidney. And what is the function of the kidney in our body means it is separates the waste products and remove the poisons toxic from our body. That is a major function of the kidney. And second thing is lungs. Lung also is an excretory one. What is it excretes means it removes the carbon dioxide gas which is we doesn't want it. And the next is the skin. The skin is removes the very waste materials. The skin is having certain glands, sebaceous glands. Sebaceous gland that skin contains the oily substances in our body, like whenever we will get the pimples, the oily and waste substances are there that will come out through this sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands help us waste fatty bodies should be going to be get removed. And once again I will repeat, kidney is the first one, excretory organ. Second thing is lung, which will remove the carbon dioxide, and third one is the skin, and it is going to be removes the fatty acids and some wax type of substances, and that one. And comes the point of the liver. Liver is also a kind of excretory system. What it is going to be removed means it is having bilirubin and biliverdin, the two pigments, and apart from that one, urochrome, one more pigment is there. This biliverdin and bilirubin are waste ones, and this urochrome, whenever it is break down, you will get the yellow color urine. Sometimes you will get yellow color urine means don't get afraid of that one. Some people will say it is a jaundice, it is a very dangerous situation, and during some medicines utilization also you will get the urine is yellow color. So urine yellow color is due to urochrome substance present in our body. Next thing is intestine. In the intestine, what is why it is called intestine is excretory organ means it is also undigested ones, waste ones is sending outside. That is the intestine point of view. Now endocrine glands. And endocrine glands means 7 ductless glands are present in our body. That one, first one is pituitary gland, second one is thyroid gland, third one is parathyroid gland, and fourth one is adrenal gland, and next one is reproductive glands, gonads and testes, and these are all important reproductive organs. These endocrine glands are ductless glands. Hormones are very important for us. And now, and this one, the body waste, the endocrine glands remove the body waste in the feet. Whenever we are standing long time, unwanted waste materials are going to be settled in the bottom of the teeth. It will remove out, and the forehead also some waste materials will come out. Come to the point of the two other waste points are there here. Salivary glands. Salivary glands also considered a kind of excretory, and lacrimal glands, the gland which is present above the eye. Here, this portion of the eye, the waste, what you call water substances are present, and these waste water substances will come out in the form of tears. Whenever some people will say, let him cry, let her cry, waste material are coming out. So sometimes eyes are burning, and simply without any reason eyes are burning, eyes are getting some kind of the burning sensation means that some waste are located in the lacrimal gland. Lacrimal gland, the lacrimal gland just above the eye. Whenever we are due to the irritation, we will rub the eye repeatedly. That time some kind of tears will come out. Those tears are waste materials only. All waste materials has to come out. And even say, recently we faced lot of conjunctivitis cases, and the conjunctivitis cases are also good for health. Why means? Just now I told, whatever the waste material is there located near the lacrimal gland, that waste will come out in the form of the conjunctivitis disease for 1 week. Thereafter, our eyes vision is too good to see. So that is a waste material, whatever we want to see. Now we can see here, whatever the stages, things means lungs, I said already. Skin. Lung is mainly what excess of water vapor. If excess of water vapor is in the lungs means that's a dangerous, we can say the pneumonia, and carbon dioxide has to come out. And the skin, another major one is skin, which is remove the salts, and large intestine, which is a we have to go morning, we have to go to the washroom to remove our fecal matter. The fecal matter should come out from our body. Until the solid fecal matter is not coming out, it will become poison. And you will get a lot of pain in the stomach, and irritation in the body, and headache. These kind of symptoms makes, if you are your what do you call morning, the you didn't go to the toilet proper way. And so large intestine is helping a lot to remove the solid waste material present in this. It has to remove means we have to drink a lot of water in the night time. You have to take the fiber food. If the fiber food is there means it will be good enough. And comes to the point of the kidney, nitrogen as waste will come out. Now see, first you can see here, nephron, it is a basic functional unit of kidney, and it is contains a Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule is a combination of efferent arteriole and efferent arteriole, which is entered into the blood. And from this, a network is formed that is called glomerulus. This glomerulus helps in the filtration. And after that one tube is there, PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. In this, whenever the blood is started filtration in the urine formation point of view, that is called glomerular filtration. In that, first thing is the blood is going to be filtered under high pressure. Then it is filtered high pressure. What will happen? We can find the so many important, useful, essential materials and also waste materials. So these everything will goes directly and into that what I call PCT, and these important material are going to be reabsorbed. Where it is going to be reabsorbed? In that PCT means proximal convoluted tubule. In that reabsorption and secretion takes place. That means second stage and third stage of urination takes place. In the first stage of urine, what I am going to say, the blood is filtered under high pressure. Second thing is a collection of useful and waste material also is going to be settled and filtered out clearly. And this will goes into what I call Bowman's capsule. And whatever the filtrate which we got in the glomerular filtration, that the filtrate is called primary urine. That is, filtration is called primary urine. So comes to the point of the second stage of the urine formation is tubular secretion. And tubular secretion point of view, the primary urine, whatever we got in the glomerulus, almost all equal to the blood, but in the glomerular filtration and blood, what is the difference means? Presence of RBC is not finding in glomerular filtration, that is finding in the blood. That is only the difference you are finding in the second step. And third step, some important essential parts are there in the primary urine. Those important parts are going to be absorbed by the peritubular capillaries and situated around the loop of Henle. You can see here, loop of Henle, and here at the loop of Henle thereafter comes to the point of the third step, tubular secretion. What is the tubular secretion? After reabsorption of the essential useful substances by the peritubular system, water comes out into the loop of Henle. That is a major one. And the next is peritubular material also removing and keeping the waste materials in the what I call secreted in the loop of Henle. The waste solid material also secreted in the loop of Henle here in this case. And then thereafter the DCT is a major function is to remove the toxic and major important ones, and this will go from here, this will go to the collecting duct. In the collecting duct, water will come out first, and then solid metals will settle there, and whatever the 90 urine is 96% of the water, and 2.5% of the organic substances and 1.5% of the inorganic substances. Once again I am saying urine is nothing but 96% of the water, 2.5% of the organic substances and 1.5% of the inorganic substances. Together we call urine. And this urine, whenever it is entered into the collecting tubule, and in the collecting tubule and loop of Henle, a kind of hormone is settled. That hormone is called vasopressin. This vasopressin hormone, whenever it is prepared in the collecting tubule, and almost all it is controls completely how to leave the urine out of our body. And if the vasopressin is not produced, not developed in the collecting tubule, and you think that one the person got a disease, very dangerous disease, diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus, that is called sugar disease. అందరికి షుగర్ జబ్బు వచ్చింది అంటారు కాబట్టి అది అంటే frequently every half an hour, every 2 hours the person is going for urine, and that occasion this can happen due to absence of vasopressin. If the presence of vasopressin, and you will get frequently, and the right time you will get the urination. If the urination you are getting right time, you think that one you are having a healthy hormone vasopressin. So this is a kind of excretory I am going to explain for this is a part 1, and I am going to explain the remaining excretory of the same kidney point of view. Some more are there in the second part, and the plant excretory products also I am getting the second part of this excretory system. Thank you for watching.